Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trinket of Love. My name is Alicia and this is my service dog in training, Trinket. She's a 16-week-old golden retriever puppy and she's been doing great with her training. So I thought I would make a video to show you some of the things we've been working on for the past couple months. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get started. Okay, so I'd like to start off by saying that I'm not a professional dog trainer and that most everything I've learned has been through watching professional dog trainers on YouTube or with talking with professional local trainers. Also, every dog and dog breed is different, which means each individual dog will learn at their own pace. Trinket's a golden retriever and seems to learn and pick up on things rather quickly, which is why she's been making such great progress so far. I also made sure that when selecting my puppy, I chose a knowledgeable, reputable breeder that worked with me and also performed the Volhard Puppy Aptitude Test. Trinket did receive mixed scores of 3s and 4s, and if you'd like me to make a video explaining these scores, please let me know in the comments section below. In this first clip, you'll see Trinket at 8 weeks old. This was her first full day home, so we started with basic crate training. When introducing her to her crate, I made sure to make it as comfortable and as inviting as possible. Inside the crate, I placed a small blanket the breeder provided that had her littermate's scent on it, as well as a toy the breeder provided. I then took bits of her kibble, opened the crate door, and placed pieces of her kibble inside the crate. I continued placing more pieces in the crate until she decided to go in, and then I'd allow her to enter and exit the crate as she wanted. But she only received the reward when she entered the crate. Crate training is very helpful with potty training and also allows your dog to have a safe place to be when you're away from the home so they can't get into anything that could be harmful. Luckily, she took to the crate training pretty easily and only whined for a few weeks, and the whining was mostly when she needed to go potty. Now, at 4.5 months old, Trinket is crate trained and never whines or barks in her crate. I can also give her the wait command when opening the door, and she remains in her crate even when the door is open until I give her the release command, which is okay. In this next clip, Trinket is still 8 weeks old and is working on luring. I was actually surprised it took her a couple weeks until she caught on to this, but she eventually got it. You'll notice in this clip that I'm using a house line, which is just a 4-foot 1-inch leash. Trinket wore this house line until she was about 12 weeks old, and it prevented her from getting into things or chewing things up, and also helped me with potty training by limiting her space to only 4 feet away from me. If you'd like more information on using a house line, check out the McCann Dogs puppy training videos on YouTube. I found their channel to be extremely helpful. When introducing Trinket to luring, I had Trinket sniff her kibble, then gradually move the kibble away from her nose, causing her to take a few steps to follow the food. After she understood this concept, I was able to lure her into different positions such as sit, down, spin, and stand. Now, at 4.5 months, we faded out the lure and kibble for the command sit, down, and stand, and come, to where Trinket will perform the commands when told. She's also able to respond to certain hand signals, and when introducing new tasks or commands such as pressure for DPT or block, I can lure her into different positions and teach her new hand signals. We We also really worked on riding in a car and proper car manners from day one. I started by installing a seat protector that came up on all sides. This not only protected my seats, but also provided a barrier and boundary line for Trinket so that I could teach her that she was not allowed to cross the boundary from the back to the front, as this could potentially be dangerous and cause a car accident if she were to jump to the front or on my lap. Before putting her in the car, I made sure to put plenty of toys and bully sticks in the back so she would have something to keep her occupied, as well as associate the back of the car with fun, positive things. Then I put a back harness on her and used her house line to tie her into the back so she couldn't jump out when I opened the door. Now at 4.5 months, Trinket loves riding in the car and lays down in the back seat, whether there's a toy in the back seat or not. She also knows the command wait, so when I open the car door, she won't jump out. She also no longer requires a harness or leash to ride in the back, as she calmly settles anytime we go anywhere. Another really important thing I did when first getting Trinket was exposing her to different environments right away at 8 weeks. Because I was worried about the risk of parvo, I bought a stroller to put her in so that she could be exposed to these different locations without having her paws touch the ground. I also made sure to wash my hands frequently and wiped her paws each time we got in and out of the car. If there were any signs a dog had been in a grassy area where Trinket was going to go potty, I'd pick her up, wipe her paws off, and then we'd go to a different location. I just wanted to make sure I was keeping her safe and healthy, as puppies can be very fragile. In these clips, you'll see I often stop at different points in the store and reward her with kibble and treats so that she builds a positive association with each new location. Once she got to be 9 to 10 weeks old, I would unzip the top of the stroller and open it so we could do some light training that included clicker training, response to name, grabbing her collar, and the touch command. By doing this, I was able to start building a positive association with different environments and work time. You'll also notice that I have her vest on. Since people in my town are extremely respectful of service dogs and service dog handlers, I chose to put her vest on her so that other people would see that she was in training and they'd be less likely to pet her. Now at 4.5 months, Trinket's able to walk into different stores and locations, and our training sessions go much more smoothly than they would have had we not done all this training in the beginning. This also helped Trinket build an association with her vest. Now at 4.5 months old, she's starting to understand that when she has her vest on, she's working. Once Trinket received her second round of vaccines, we ditched the stroller and continued training in pet-friendly locations where dog owners don't typically take their dogs, like Bed Bath & Beyond, Joann Fabrics, and Michael's, so we could start working on loose leash walking. We also started working on settle on a mat. Here you'll see Trinket on the blanket the breeder provided with a bully stick. I'd start by laying the mat on the floor and luring Trinket onto the mat with the bully stick. I'd then lure her into a down and give her the bully stick to chew on. If she got up, I would take the bully stick and lure her into a down again until she laid down, and then I'd give her the bully stick. We practiced this after every play session and before bed. I also made sure to change it up by giving her a Kong filled with wet food or giving her a different chew toy that she liked to keep things fun and interesting for her. I also bought her a snuffle mat and introduced her to it at 11 weeks. Since a lot of her tasks will be scent-based, I wanted to start introducing scent work to her early on, but still wanted to make it fun and enjoyable for her. It's also a great way to feed her breakfast or dinner on days when I'm not feeling well, so she's still working for her food. Trinket loves her snuffle mat and gets really excited every time I pull it out. At 11 weeks, weeks, I introduced Trinket to her booties. I first bought a set of fabric booties that are made by Doggy Styles in Billings, Montana. I bought her a size large so they'd be easy to slip on and off, as I just wanted to get her used to them first. Eventually, after putting them on, I had her wear them for short periods of time during training sessions, playtime, mealtime, basically any time that was fun for her, so she could build a positive association with them. Then, after she got used to those, I introduced her to the rough wear booties that have the rubber soles on the bottom. I'm really glad I introduced the booties early on in the spring, as it did take her some time to get used to them, and now that it's summer and it's hot and the temperatures here can easily be over 100 degrees and the pavement's really hot, it's nice that she's able to wear them comfortably and we're able to do training sessions in them. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel, as well as hit the notification bell to get the notifications of when new videos are posted. And to keep following Trinket's service dog journey, you can find her on Instagram at service dog trinket. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.